Yeah, and they've got as many listeners as Taylor Swift?
It's popular. It's
I
very
can't wait
popular.
for her to win the Super Bowl. All right,
Jesus.
everyone, welcome to Superhero Speak. I'm your host, Dave.
And John,
JD, and I'm wondering why people are so worked up over Taylor Swift supporting her boyfriend.
I have
Like,
no
I
idea.
don't,
It's
I don't
ridiculous.
understand
we
it.
know
It
we know
is.
the kind of people that are
It's
worked up
there.
about it, and they're
We
not
know.
worth listening to.
But we know that. We know it's those people, but there's a lot of like normal people too that are all like immensely bothered that they have to look at a pretty blonde occasionally while watching football. And I just it boggles my mind. I'm like, why do you care that a bunch it's like okay, so we talk like the theme of the show today, the fanboy thing, right? Is there anyone that's more gatekeepy than like football nerds?
Tell me what somebody
That's a
did
good question.
somebody did a study. There's like for a regular football game, there is, and a football game can go what 2 hours or something. There
Two and a
is
half.
literally only 11 to 14 minutes of actual football,
Mm-hmm.
and the time that they showed Taylor Swift during these games has been like at most 45 seconds, and yet it's a problem somehow.
Well, the thing I don't get is this is not the first athlete to date a celebrity.
I
And
know,
the,
right?
and the celebrity shows up at the games, but she's the most popular pop star right now.
In the
And I
world
think-
right now.
yeah,
Like,
and
Yeah,
she's
but they didn't have a problem with it when what's her name Spice was married to the football deflator guy. Well,
What?
no, the was it one of the Spice Girls was married to one of the greatest quarterbacks, but he
No, Beckham.
you're so you have so, John,
But-
you so do not watch sports.
no, I don't. But
No,
One
it's
of the-
it's very
famous
obvious
soc-
right now.
One of the Spice Girls is married to a very famous soccer player.
Soccer player.
oh,
David
okay. I
David
thought
Beckham, yeah.
well, but Victoria Beckham was like
Beckham. Yeah, no, yeah. And you're confusing her with Giselle Bundchen, who was married to Tom Brady. I almost said
Oh,
Tom
there was
Brady.
that too. Yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Brady, who was yeah. So let's.
They didn't have a problem with that either. I mean,
Yeah, because she's not as famous as Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like she's
you-
hot, but she is not a billionaire.
well,
A billionaire woman on top of that. So that
But
really-
we know the real problem. The real problem is Taylor Swift is getting people to sign up to vote.
No, I get that. No, I'm not going to argue that. That is a real thing, and that's that side. Like that whole. There's a definitely a large contingent of like right.
That's most of it.
Conspiracy. No, it's beyond that. Though.
No.
There's a lot of like actual like football people that are very like, and I'm not talking any politics here, but there's a lot of actual football people that are like I said, it's being super gatekeepy.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me. Again,
No, it
because
does. No, it totally does. Because think about how often we see this in nerd culture.
Right.
Right? We see like we talk about this at least 3 or 4 times a year. How fans of the kind of stuff we're into have a real hard time letting other people in. Right? And
Right.
that's what this is too. I mean, there is that side. I'm not arguing that. It's the same kind of people that get mad about, a comic character being gay or something like that. Like same
But if they weren't showing
Same
her,
stuff.
they'd be
Showing
looking
someone.
for they'd be
Right.
looking for the hottest couple so they
Yeah.
could do the kiss cam thing or whatever, right?
And they don't do that in the camp. They do that in the arena, but they don't, or the stadium. They don't do that for the actual game. But yeah, football's all about like professional sports is about selling storytelling and selling narrative. And when you have literally the biggest pop star in the world
Right.
dating a guy who's pretty popular himself, but I mean, like, and you have a super couple, it's like the people that get mad about the football girl and the football player and the pretty girl from high school dating. It's like some people are really into it, and then some people are just like mad because other people are into it, which is weird. Like I said, like these guys are being as gatekeepy as we see in comics, right? Whenever
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh man, this person shouldn't be reading comics or talking about comics. What right do they have to do that?" It's the same. It's the exact same thing. Like
Yeah.
nerds, hey Kasan, it's nerds don't like their thing being taken from. It's no different than like Dave probably get this from the band standpoint. Like you got a good band, right? That's like all of a sudden hits
God.
big, and everybody's like, "Oh, I liked it back when they were a little under."
Yeah,
I
when
don't
they
like
weren't
sharing-
popular.
One of
Yeah,
the-
I don't
one of-
like sharing that thing that I love.
One of the greatest examples is Metallica.
Well,
Because
to be
they
fair,
became-
the Black Album wasn't great. Like, so I kind of get that.
No, but let's be honest. Like
Talk about things I don't know
they've
about.
become one of the biggest bands in the world.
Yeah.
But before that, when they were not as known, Master
Yeah.
of Puppets timeline, yeah, then people go, "Oh, they were better then," and it's like, well, they evolved over the years. Is really what it comes down to.
Most bands did.
Well, every band does. Every band changes their sound with the exception of AC/DC. Like, so AC/DC's released the same album 14 times, and it's always good. So I get that. Like, but to be fair, in the case of Metallica, like Master of Puppets and Justice were better than the Black Album, and I like Load.
You can hear the
I'm a
bass
big
on the
Load
Black
fan.
Album.
You cannot hear. Yeah, you can't hear the bass in the Black Album.
Can you hear the cowbell?
Bring me. There's no cowbell in Metallica. You're
Damn it!
Blue Oyster
Well, it
Cult.
needs more cowbell.
Oh
No.
God.
No.
But exactly, like it happens in music all the time. It happens, but I think it's also another aspect of this that people don't ever understand is that when something becomes so popular, so big, anyone that is not a fan of the thing that is so big, their voices become magnified somehow as well.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah.
Well, there's also people that hate it only to get notoriety.
For sure.
Like because it gets some clicks, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this band because I hate Taylor Swift. Oh, everybody's gonna pile onto them. But in this day and age, for the last 50 years,
engagement, baby.
Exactly.
That trumps everything.
No publicity. What is it? No publicity is bad publicity, right? Right. Good, bad, it doesn't matter.
Controversy creates cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just wild to me that I'm a hopeless romantic at heart. So two people have fallen in love and it's adorable. And I think it's awesome. And like, people just hate that. People hate, especially celebrities. People hate celebrities being happy.
Yeah. No,
they like it for a little bit and then they want to see it blow up because it's more entertaining for them.
Because it's Schadenfreude, right? It's Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude, yes.
We like seeing people that are quote unquote better than us suffer.
Schadenfreude is the idea of a person liking to watch somebody suffer. That's the idea of watching somebody suffer and enjoying it. That's
much like Dave with social media madness.
Yes.
Dave enjoys watching us suffer, as do the viewers and listeners of this show.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.